The generic question, it's simple, but it always evokes good answers because people play most of the questions. What's the favorite course you've ever played and why? Like if you had one course to play and tomorrow was your last day, which one would it be and why?
Go ahead, Ted.
I was thinking about golly.
I never had a top one.
Tough.
Yeah, been fortunate to play a bunch of them around the country. Of the best ones, Cypress Point, and so forth. And, I've been very fortunate to, get invited to those places in San Diego. So there's too many of them.
Yeah, it's hard to pick one, right? You got to pick
Can't pick one.
5, but one's hard.
So,
I haven't played nearly as many places as he has, but I would love to someday.
I'm a lot older than you are.
Yeah.
what about Oakmont? You played that.
Many
Whether
times.
it's your last or not or your favorite, that course is extremely tough.
It is.
Before the U.S. Open Challenge, again, I heard you went over there to play. They wanted to see how you. I'm not mailing this in.
Here's everything.
Well, here's another. So Golf Digest wants to make sure Ben's got it together enough to go play Bethpage. So they sent Bob Ford down there to give him a lesson. And according to the story, Bob said, you said to him, I've never had a lesson before. He took like 2 or 3 passes, and Bob said, well, I'm not going to give you a lesson. Let's go play.
That was my still to this day only lesson, and it was about 5 or 6 swings, and he didn't say anything to me. He said, "Let's go play." Yeah, it was fun. That was definitely a challenge. They said you have a lesson. They said at the U.S. Open you have a lesson by anybody, and we've got one of the best right there. And so it was a no-brainer to go see him. And I saw him. Was lucky enough to see him again today. And I think my first shot on the first hole went a little left. I think he put his head down and walked away. But it was still it was fun.
I got to just ask you in closing, guys. The season interrupts your golf, obviously. How much do you miss golf when during the season, and how much do you wish you're out there playing? Does it kind of get you through some tough times, just sort of daydreaming about the game?
I mean, I would play all year if the weather was permitted. But because even when practice is over and you get done doing the extra film stuff, you've got a couple hours. I'd go get 9 holes in or something, but your body doesn't always allow you. Whether something's hurting or then once the weather sets in up in Pittsburgh, the golf is over. So for me, I enjoy I've got a group of buddies I like to go play with, and to me, it's a great escape. It's just it's a mind clearer, and if my body allows it, I enjoy it.
Coach, you use much of it?
I played a little bit when I played in the NFL. We play on Fridays, sometimes on an off day, Monday or something like that. But as a coach, my mind just clicks off of golf at the end of July. You got your team, you got to get them ready to go. And even, our players have off days, and if I want to go hit balls, I can do that. But mentally, I have no desire to.
Coach's jobs are a lot harder than ours.
Well,
Yeah,
I'd rather
they
go
gotta
work
get us
out.
ready to play.
I'd rather go sit on the treadmill, or walk the treadmill, and go hit balls. I'd rather do that.
I'm going to close with this. I want you to both comment on it. Benny once said golf is a mental challenge, and as frustrating as it can be sometimes, it can definitely make you stronger. Do you look at, and obviously you've both played at the highest level. Football's so fast, stuff is going on all the time. But when you look at pro golfers and what they can do, all different sizes, from Tiger Woods down to whatever, the 125th guy on the money list, does it amaze you that these athletes can do what they can do? Does it frustrate you that you can play one sport at the highest level and not be able to reach the standards that we see out there in the PGA Tour, that we'll see this week with the Honda Classic?
Yeah, I mean, in our sport, it's usually the biggest, the fastest, the strongest guy is the most successful. And it's definitely frustrating when I go play, because I grew up playing all the sports, and it's usually the same thing in all of them. And it's definitely frustrating when that 125-pound guy hits it 50 yards past you, and you're like, how's he doing that? So to me, yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but to me, it's all about the mental side. And even in football, I'm sure Coach would agree that the mental side of the game, especially playing quarterback position, is so much. To me, it's bigger than even the physical side at this level. And these guys obviously have to have the mental stamina and just everything that comes with it, because it's as much mental in this game as it is in football or any other sport.
Coach, I'll give you the last
Tim, I've always felt football is the greatest team sport in the world. It's the greatest one because there's 11 on 11. And plus, I mean, not only do you have the other players, you have all the coaches and the trainers and college now. We got the students and the fans and the band. We had 380 band members that went to the Capital One Bowl down there. And, about 30,000, 40,000 followers down there, 80,000 in the stadium there at Winners Price. So there's so many people involved in the team sport. And whereas golf, it's just you and that golf ball. And, that opponent, he's not firing at you or hitting you or anything like that. It's just you and the golf ball. So golf is, I think, the greatest individual sport out there. Whereas football is, you're dependent on the other guys. I mean, you got to have the guys around you. And that's what makes the winners. It's a team sport.
Guys, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you tonight.